It's the End of the World as We Know It by R.E.M. All right, always a great song, just especially topical here in March of 2020 with the global onset of coronavirus and COVID 19 disease. I figured this is a good one to do, and I'm going to break it down to the chords you play, the chord progressions, and then we'll cover the rhythm and do some play alongs. All right, so let's have fun with it. All right, so the first chord in this progression is a G chord. To review your G chord, or to show you what a G chord is, 6-string chord starting with towards the ceiling. We're going to start with string 6, fret 3 with the ring finger, string 5, fret 2 with the middle finger, open, and 3 open strings. I'm playing the pinky on fret 3 of string 1. This is one way to play the G chord. Another way is just to replace your ring, middle, and pinky finger with the middle, index, and ring finger, or middle, index, and pinky finger. However you feel more comfortable doing it. I tend to play it this way. Alright, so the second chord in the progression is going to be C major 7. Sounds fancy, but it's an easy switch from this G. Basically what I'm going to do is take my root and my major 3rd shape here and move them 1 string towards the ground and play 5 strings. So starting from string 5, I'm going fret 3, fret 2, open, open, and fret 3. Now you can also just leave it as open on the first string, so it goes 3, 2, open, open, open. That's a C major 7 as well. The C contains that G note, so this just kind of brightens it up a little bit and makes the switch easy because you'll have 1 plant finger. So the verse is just G to the C major 7, and repeat back and forth. Then there's the chorus line. The chorus line is G to a D. So D is a 4-string chord, starting with the 4th string from the ground. It's open, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. And then the last chord in that progression is A minor, 5-string chord, starting with string 5, open, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open. And this one's going to be a split between G, D, A minor. Again, we'll go over the rhythm here in just a second. Okay, only 2 other chords to know in this song. So in the transitions, usually before the chorus, and it happens in the first verse, halfway between the verse, or it splits up the first verse into verse 1 and verse 2 before a chorus even hits, is there's going to be a B flat chord to an A minor. So we already covered A minor. B flat is probably the most challenging chord in this entire song. Ultimately, you want to play B flat as index finger on string 5, and then when you use the ring finger to mash down the 3rd fret of string 4, 3, and 2, blocking out the 1st string. That's the main way to play this. It's a bar chord. You want to lean your weight into that ring finger to achieve that. If that's a little too difficult for you at this stage, you can also just play the 3rd fret with middle, ring, and pinky on strings 4, 3, and 2. 4, 3, and 2. That's another way to do it. If that's too tough as well, ultimately you're expressing the B flat by just playing those 3 notes on the 3rd fret of string 4, 3, and 2. That's another way to do it. However you achieve it, that B flat's in there, so you got to play it one way or another to the A minor. Now later in the song, kind of what the bridge section is, where they just keep repeating the words "I feel fine," and they transition back to the last chorus, there's going to be an F chord in there. An F is a 4-string chord that goes 4th string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, index finger plays the 1st fret on both the 1st and 2nd string. Or you can play the bar chord that goes with it, which would be 1st fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and 2 1st fret notes on the top. Alright, so the song is fast. It feels like it's played at 208 beats per minute, so I'm setting my metronome to 104. We're just going to practice the chord switches, and then we will talk about the rhythm that goes with it, the strum patterns. Alright. Hang on. Alright, so again, we're going to play along to the metronome. Sorry, my speaker is shut off here. We're going to play along to the metronome at 104 beats per minute. Starting with the G chord, here's how the verse sounds. to the C, major 7, back to G, to the C, and again, if this is too fast for you, just go ahead and set your metronome to lower tempo. Let's do this one more time. Then we'll do the pre-chorus and do the B flat. A. Go back to G, to the C, major 7. Let's do the pre-chorus again. B flat, A minor. Chorus would be G, D, A minor. G, D, A minor. G, D, A minor. And it's going to end on a C. Okay, so that's essentially the structure of the song. Now let's get into the rhythmic. All right, so the rhythmic pattern here, if you played at 104 beats per minute, it would be 16th notes. But to break it down easier, we're going to do 2 strum patterns as 8th notes. So if you think about it, you just think 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So what we're going to do in the first pattern is the driving pattern, which is going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 and, or down, 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 up, down, up. So if I play it along to 104 beats per minute, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. All right. Then the second half of the pattern is going to go 1, 2, and 4 and, which is your ultimate strum pattern for strumming in 4/4. 1, 2, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and, or down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So put it in context of this beat again. 1, 2, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Then you mix them together. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. All right, so put it with the first line at 104 beats per minute. 2, 1, 2, ready, go. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, and 4 and down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down. In the chorus, we do the down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. So we split it between the G and the D in both patterns on the A minor. All right, so again, at 208 beats per minute, this song is kind of fast, so I'm going to play at 3/4 speed, which is 156 beats per minute. Play along with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Sorry, let's start again. 1, 2, ready, go. Alternate fingers. D flat. A minor. up to tempo of the song, 208 beats per minute. Right, sounds fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Pre-chorus. Chorus. All right, and then I'll do a little play along with the song as well. Excuse me, as well too. One chord I forgot to mention is the C, and the C comes after the chorus, and it's just your regular old C chord, which goes 5-string chord, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open, 1st fret, open. All right, so this song starts off with an awesome drum fill, and then we're right into it. All right, so at the end of the second verse or second chorus before the second chorus repeats again, you're going to have a pattern of G, C, G, C, then G, F again. That's a chorus. All right, so I messed up on that part there, but that is exactly what it is. And if I back it up just a little bit, it starts at about, going back to the 140 mark, but it actually starts probably about the 148 mark in the song. I feel this is G, C, G, C, G, F, so to go from there, just pop on the song and play along to it. All right, so again, a great song to play along to. I'd made a previous video for this before, but I made it like really late at night, and I was not happy with how I explained the strum pattern, and I didn't do an actual play along to the song, but I'll keep that one up just in case I get hit up for copyright infringement on this with a play along version. Yeah, but have fun with it. Hopefully it's not the end of the world, and we will see you next time.